Hey guys, so finally I brought you a battle video of me using POLIWRATH with counter as a fast move, and it was pretty amazing and very fun to use. I had 3-2, 3-2, 4-1 and a 3-2, so it was a pretty positive day with counter POLIWRATH. And yeah, I've paired it with very weird combinations like Ampharos, Giratina, Scrafty. You'll see in the video. So without no further ado, let's move forward in the video. And I had a rank 1 Ultra League POLIWRATH stored for this day, and I quickly evolved it as soon as the clock hit 2 p.m. Yeah, you're gonna see I used almost all of my Stardust, so all of my remaining Stardust. I'm not the one with a lot of millions of Stardust, you know, and yeah. So yeah, as you can see, I try to pair it with Ampharos as it is weak to flyers, and I have a Shadow Ampharos, and Brutal Swing in Ampharos gives a lot of coverage, and I try to pair it with Giratina as well. I use Shadow Claw variant of Giratina. Yeah, so let's move to Open Ultra. We find ourselves with a Moltres lead. This is a very good lead for us, and this is surprising that they are staying in this lead, which I was thinking myself that they are weak to Ampharos in the back as well. And they throw Ancient Power, I shield it. They're also able to learn Brave Bird, but I shield it anyways because I knew I need to keep my Ampharos healthy. So I think I decided to fully farm this thing down now, as they've shielded this, and now they've gone for the Brave Bird, and one Volsus will take them out. They didn't swap, and POLIWRATH is weak to Virizion, Venusaurs, a lot of things. And as soon as I used POLIWRATH, and I was seeing Venusaurs like anything, man. These algorithms, you know, and they did not shield the Focus Blast. As you can see, that was a boom from us. That did a lot of damage from Ampharos, and they had a Jellicent in the back, so not much play for POLIWRATH in the first game, but you are going to see some amazing battles with POLIWRATH. So I go to POLIWRATH, and yeah, I have no shields, so POLIWRATH is very bulky, as it is level 44. Yeah, it's level 44, I guess. So this is first Shadow Ball, and for some reason they went for the Surf after this. I remember this, but yeah, I think they might be thinking they will go for Surf and then come in with Virizion and get some of extra energy, and I don't know. Yeah, that might be the play according to them, but yeah, so they reached Virizion, and I didn't go for Ice Punch because I was thinking in my head that I need some farm in my Giratina, as one Shadow Sneak will not be enough against a bulky Jellicent, and their Jellicent have Shadow Ball ready, as you can see. So Giratina is very tanky. One Shadow Ball will not KO, and one Shadow Sneak from Giratina will not KO Jellicent as well. So one Shadow Claw now will be enough, as you can see. And yeah, that's a victory there. So let's move on to game number 2. We find Cresselia in the lead. So Brutal Swing Ampharos will come in handy here. I go straight to my Brutal Swing. I didn't let them go to Moonblast or debuff my move or something like that, which is very irritating. And yeah, I guess this is a Moonblast, and I don't shield it. I can tank one, so I go for another Brutal Swing. This will not KO, but put them very low in the farm down range. And I think I tried to catch. Yeah, I caught a Grass Knot here, resisting move here in my Giratina, and they come in with Wall Rain. So in my head, I'm thinking like, if they, yeah, I can go to 3 Dragon Claws, maximum 3 Dragon Claws if they decide not to go for 2 Icicle Spears. Yeah, if they don't go for second Icicle Spear here, I will reach to 3 Dragon Claws. That's Dragon Claw number 1, that's Dragon Claw number 2. So if they don't throw it, then I can reach to my Dragon Claw, and they timed it very good so that they got some extra energy and didn't have to spend their shield as well. So I come in with POLIWRATH to soak the Icicle Spear, as Shadow Ampharos would take quite an amount of damage So they came in with Cresselia to catch the move, but I didn't throw and they decided to quit. So that's the wrath of Poliwrath. Opponent felt the wrath of Poliwrath. So this is Swampert lead. And they come in with Greedent, and I was very quick to swap there. And this is some of the counter coming in use here. This is a body slam. They'll get to 3 body slams. And yeah, I think I'll have to shield 1 here. Yeah, I'll have to shield 1. If I decide to throw only 1 move, then I'll have to shield 1 here, because this call will not KO. Yeah, and this might not KO, but I decided to shield it anyways. So, yeah, because and they come in with their own Swampert here. And I store my energy in Poliwrath and bring my Cresselia back here. I go for Moonblast, hoping to debuff their attack, and their attack failed. This was very good news for me, and this is a debuff Brutal Swing, which will not do as much damage here. So they'll have to throw 3 Brutal Swings in order to take my Cresselia out. This is a Grass Knot. This will do a very good amount of damage, but they decide to shield it. This is Brutal Swing number 2 from them. Yeah, as you can see, this would have been enough. 2 Brutal Swings would have been enough if it wasn't debuffed. So this is another Grass Knot from me, and they decide to shield it. So I catch the debuffed Brutal Swing in my Giratina, 100% health Giratina. And they come in with their Swampert, and they'll have to land an Earthquake here in order to win this matchup here. Yeah, so this is Dragon Claw number 1 from me. Mud Shots will do absolutely nothing to Giratina, so they cannot even farm me down. They're in a tough spot here. So yeah, they decided to throw Hydro Cannon here. And yeah, and I come in with my Poliwrath and decide to shield, and I catch their move in my Cresselia, so that was a very good catch from me. I was expecting that actually, and I can now throw back-to-back Ice Punches. 1 will take out Ampharos and 1 will take out Swampert. So yeah, I guessed they would snipe me. I mean, they'll do some combo play there, and that is when I caught the move in Cresselia. So this is a Giratina lead, and in this match, I changed my Focus Blast in Ampharos into Thunder Punch and swapped Giratina with my level 50 Scrafty. So they did not shield the Brutal Swing and decided to go with Ancient Power, and I swapped into my Scrafty, and they didn't swap and decided to go for Dragon Claw here. I mean Ancient Power. So they came in with Venusaur, which is very good for me. As you can see, as soon as I kept Poliwrath, I was seeing Venusaurs and Virizions, and it was like, oh my gosh, what is algorithm is doing with me? I was scared, you know, guys. And they decided to shield that foul play there. Let's see. Yeah, I think I need to shield this one because Ampharos and Poliwrath all are weak against Venusaur. Actually, my whole team is weak against Venusaur and weak against Virizion. So I just keep on changing my lineup here. I was just having fun with counter Poliwrath. I was just revolving around the teams and experimenting things. Yeah, I was experimenting things and I was having fun. And I catch this Frenzy Plant in my Ampharos and sacrifice my Ampharos here. So let's see. Yeah, I think I come in with Scrafty here and go for the Power Up Punch. I should have gone for Foul Play there. I made a big mistake there going for the Power Up Punch, and they decide to save their Venusaur. And I go straight for Foul Play here against Giratina, which will definitely take them out. And they've got a Walrein in the back, and so they can go to Earthquake, and they've got some energy in their Venusaur, and Venusaur will get to the Frenzy Plant. And I could still win this game. I did a big mistake again here. As you can see, I should have gone for the Scald right here, and no, actually before they got to Icicle Spear, I should have gone for Scald. But yeah, it's fine, it's absolutely fine. And they swapped right into their Venusaur and they got to their Frenzy Plant. So this was a GG, nice one from my opponent. I made some mistakes there. Yeah, I was just trying new teams with Poliwrath. I was just experimenting things. Now this is a mirror matchup here. I go straight for Brutal Swing, I guess. Yep, I do that and they get extra Volt Switch there. But I think it doesn't really matter. And when they get to their Brutal Swing, I will get my extra Volt Switch, as you can see. I was thinking that, yeah, let's take their Bolt Shields down, because Poliwrath will take some heavy damage from those Volt Switch, and they might have Thunder Punch there. And I go for another Brutal Swing, and now I have 2 Brutal Swings stored here. I catch a Brutal Swing in my Scrafty right here. I took all their shields. Now we both don't have shields here. This is a Brutal Swing from them, and they decide to stay and throw this move. This is definitely not Focus Blast, and I can just counter them down. They are not swapping for some reason, because they are very weak against Crafty. I was thinking I decided to go for Power Up Punch so that they couldn't get to their move, and it was Warren in the back. And this is a Power Up Punch number 2 from me. It is now very much attack buffed, and they decide to throw this Icicle Spear, which will be enough against my Scrafty. And I have a Thunder Punch in my Ampharos, and it's a Trevenant in the back, guys. So they caught this Thunder Punch in their Trevenant, and I can reach to my Brutal Swing now, which will do heavy damage, and they will have to throw their energy, which would be Seed Bomb, and my Poliwrath would be safe from this Trevenant. This Seed Bomb will actually take this Ampharos out. So I forced them to throw their energy. Now they don't have any energy, and I can farm them down, and this is a game over. There's nothing this Walrein can do against my Poliwrath. So that is another victory with counter Poliwrath, guys. Yeah, moving on to another game. I got 3-2, 3-2, 4-1, and a 3-2. Yeah. So I lost some games and I won some games, and it happens in another Cresselia lead. So actually I made a mistake in this match. I should have thrown one more Volt Switch and threatened them with potential Focus Blast to grab their shield. I didn't do that. Now I bring my Poliwrath. Actually, I was hyped to showcase my counter Poliwrath, and as you can see, I make a lot of mistakes here. So this matchup is very easy in compared to Mudshot Poliwrath. As you can see, it's already into his reds, and I decided to throw my Ice Punch. They definitely don't shield this. Yeah, this will take them out. They come in back with their Cresselia and throw. As soon as they come in, throw their Grand Snout. This will definitely take my Poliwrath out. And I decided to come in with Ampharos, I guess. Let's see. Yeah, I come in with my Ampharos and throw Brutal Swing as soon as I come in. This will not get shielded. Cresselia's never shield the first move. And this, I think I shield this. Yeah, I shield this. This is a Grass Knot. And they come in with their Giratina. They swap into Giratina, and this is a Dragon Breath variant. And they throw Ancient Power, maybe in hopes of getting that buff. This is foul play number 1 from me. I've got a lot of energy, and I'll get to foul play number 2, but they get to their move. This will be definitely a Dragon Claw, and I'm in a very tight spot here because I cannot get to another foul play. This will grab their shield, and this is just the first shield from them. They still have a shield, and I don't get to my move there. But I've got a Brutal Swing, and they need to shield this, I guess. They're in yellow in their both Giratina and Cresselia. Now I decide to overfarm and throw back to back. They go for Ancient Power, but they come in with their Cresselia, and I throw as soon as Cresselia comes in. because I had no shields if they had a charge move. And look at that damage into a, that is a non-stab brutal swing against the bulky Cresselia. This is how good Ampharos is, guys. So 2 brutal swings take out, one take out Cresselia and one take out Giratina. So that was a tight game there. This is Talonflame, which is a very good lead for me, and they come in with their Charmer. And I was thinking, oh my god, I cannot swap here. I cannot swap, and my Scrafty is gonna have a hard time against Talonflame, and Poliwrath needs to land Scald. So I decided to farm them down and win the switch advantage here. So they still have both the shields, and I only have 1 shield. So yeah, this will take my Ampharos out, and I bring my Scrafty. This is a Shadow Claw Giratina. So here's the game. I need to land a Scald in Talonflame, and I need to call their move. And here they reach Brave Bird, and I need to call this. So this was my move here. Yeah, I called it. It was not a Brave Bird, it was a Flame Charge. And I went straight for the Scald. I could have baited there, but I decided to play it safe. Because, yeah, and I did not shield that. That was Flame Charge. And Poliwrath is doing amazing in this matchup. And they decided to shield the second Scald. And they swap right into their Giratina. They try to snipe. My Poliwrath, I think, has only 2 HP left. So I decided to go with back-to-back foul plays. There was a Dragon Claw. So I have more than 2 foul plays here. One foul play to take out Giratina, and I did not throw the foul play here because I was thinking I need to win this game with my Poliwrath. And as you can see, I was not in my Scald. This was a very risky gameplay by me because my Poliwrath is very low there, as you can see. Yeah, but I managed to win that. That's another victory. So moving on to another game. Oh, actually, I think, yeah, that's all. So this set was free too. Yeah, guys, so Poliwrath with counter is definitely a thing you need to have in Ultra League because there's a lot of steals, and it can also win Swampert. And well, there are a lot of matchups where Mudshot would bring those Ice Punches very, very, very quick. And but yeah, this is a definitely must-have in my opinion. So leave a comment in the comment sections, and see you guys next time. Until then, subscribe.